My fourth one is go out more. I don't want to spend 2020 in my house a lot. Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, subscribe because I post a new video every single week. Okay, so I know that everybody thought that 2020 was gonna be their new year. They had resolutions, they thought they were gonna do it. Some of you guys actually did it, so that's really exciting that you got to accomplish something even though there was so much going on for the past year. But if you are new to my channel, you may not know this, but every single year I do a YouTube video where I do my New Year's resolutions, and this is actually my third year. So I did 2019, 2020, and now I'm gonna do 2021. But before I do 2021, I always like to rate my previous year's resolutions, like based on how well I did. And this one's gonna be kind of upsetting, kind of funny, because I really thought I was gonna do really good on my resolutions, and I don't think I did. And the sad part is I don't even remember what they were. So yeah, let's get on to rating them. So the first one is probably the most important one to me, and that is to strengthen in my faith. Okay, so this first one is not funny. It's actually pretty sad. My first goal was to strengthen in my faith, and I would just like to say that I did not do that. I had way more faith in 2019 than I did in 2020, which is really sad because you would think that in quarantine I would have so much more time to focus on that. But I think 2020 just proved to me and a lot of people that it's not school or homework or social life that gets in the way of our faith. It's just you. You know, like I had all this time, no distractions, and I still didn't strengthen in my faith. So I think that just proved to me that it's all, like I knew this already, but I think it just really hit me this year that I could do it. I just choose not to. Yeah, that definitely was not a good one. I did not do good in it at all. If I were to rate it from 1 to 5, I think, I'm gonna be super honest, I think I'm gonna give myself like a 3. Because yeah, I still pray and I still talk to God a lot, actually. I talk to him like almost every day, but I in no way, shape, or form did I get closer to him. Not at all. And my goal was to strengthen my faith, not to keep it. So that's why I'm giving myself a 3. The second one is to be healthier. And when I mean healthier, I don't mean like I'm gonna become a vegetarian and I'm gonna work out 5 times a week. That would put way too much pressure on me and I would give up in probably the first day. Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about this one really quick. Just like the first one, I didn't do well on this one again. Let's just get straight to the point. Let's just say it got way worse. Like in my video, I talked about how I was like addicted to spicy chips and I really needed to get away from that stuff, limit myself maybe like 1 bag a week. No, it's the same. If anything, a little bit worse, but it's definitely the same. I did try at the beginning of 2020, but like, what else am I gonna do when I'm home all the time? Of course I'm gonna eat spicy chips. So yeah, that's not good. I said I wanted to start eating salads more. Totally forgot about that resolution. I do love salads, so that could have been an easy one, but... And my goal wasn't to be healthy, it was just to be healthier, you know? I was trying to make my resolutions realistic. Yeah, I still didn't do them, but like...
I'm blaming it on 2020, okay?
I feel like this really could have been my year. Everyone's saying that, but I think it's true. I was so ready to just conquer 2020. It sounded like such a cool year, but no, I didn't get that one either. I think I'm gonna give myself a 2 because I have to give myself credit for trying in the beginning, and I have to give myself credit for not making it worse. I know I said it was worse, but I think it's the same. I don't think I got worse. But I'm giving myself for not getting worse, but also it stayed the same, so I'm gonna give myself a 2. I would only give myself a 1 if I was eating it like all the time, you know what I mean? So that's a 2. The third one is actually pretty interesting, but I want to start a book. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and say that I want to finish a book, but I want to at least get started on one. This is probably the worst one. I really wanted to. I was so determined on starting a book. maybe finishing my autobiography like I talked about in my video. If you guys want to know more details about my resolutions, I go more in depth in that video, so you guys can go check it out. But my main goal was to like either start a book, write more poems, or just get into more writing, you know? Like I just wanted to start writing more. See, not being in person in school, not writing on paper, I am not used to writing anymore. All I'm doing is typing on my computer, not using paper. If anything, I'm writing notes, but like even then my notes are still in my computer. So that makes me really sad actually, because I also forgot about that resolution. I don't know why this whole year I just forgot about them. Like usually I record my resolutions, that way I don't forget them, but I never went back on that video. I think I just knew I was gonna give up because it just wasn't the year. I was like, okay, we'll do 2021. But yeah, no, I didn't write at all. Like nothing. I didn't even start writing. So I'm actually gonna give myself like a 0 because I really did not write. I didn't do anything with writing. Maybe if I like did a little bit of writing one day, then I would have given myself a 1. If I started to write at the beginning of 2020, I would have given myself a 2. But the fact that I didn't write at all, giving myself a 0 because that was not good. And if you look at my 2019 resolutions, like how well I did, I actually did really good on all of them. So I'm capable of doing my resolutions, but not this year. So that's why I'm blaming it on 2020. My 4th one is go out more. Now when I say go out more, I don't mean like to parties or to events or anything big like that. What I mean is I don't want to spend 2020 in my house a lot. When I tell you that this is the funniest one, oh my god, if only I knew why I wasn't gonna complete this resolution. Okay, but let me tell you one thing. Yes, my goal was to start going out more, but if I'm being completely honest with myself, I think I did kind of do good on that resolution because I used to not go out at all, and now that we're in 2020, I'm starting to like appreciate going out more. So I have been going out more, but I think it's like the same amount, only because I have to cancel out each side, you know what I mean? Like in 2019 I was going to school, I was going to Barnes & Noble, I was hanging out with some friends, and I was just starting to go out more. But in 2020 I'm not going to school, but I've been going to the park a lot. I was taking walks a lot. I was hiking a lot in the summer. Yeah, actually now that I think of it, I did go out a lot. Not lately because it's been a little cold and chilly, so like I'm really sensitive to the cold, so I don't like going out when it's winter. Pretty much like from March or April all the way until September or October, I was going out a lot. Even though I didn't have a lot of options, I tried my very best to go out of my way to go out. Like me and my boyfriend went to like a mini golf course. We want to go to a drive-in really soon. We always go to the park. Like even though there's less options, I went out of my way to figure out what I could do to go out. That wasn't intentionally for my resolution. I think I just did that on my own. I actually forgot that was my resolution, but I did that anyway because that's truly what I wanted to do. I wanted to go out. Yeah, I was actually laughing about this, but I did pretty good. So I'm gonna give myself a 4. I think it's impossible to give myself a 5 for this, no matter how well I did because of quarantine. Just because I tried my best, I still don't think it's worthy of a 5. So I'm gonna give myself a 4 because that was actually really good. So yeah. And my 5th one, this one is gonna sound like a lot of pressure for me, but I think I could do it. But I want to post on YouTube once a week. And if I miss a week, I'm not gonna get discouraged. I'm gonna keep going. I just really want to post more on YouTube. Guys, we completed one, like actually completed one. This is the last one. And let me tell you, in my video, I was probably the least confident in this resolution. Like I thought I was gonna do super good on all the other ones, and I thought this one was just gonna be a no. I just had it as a motivation to help me push forward and post on YouTube, but I didn't think that I was going to do it. I thought it was gonna be too hard, too much pressure. But guys, I'm actually really proud of myself because this is the one resolution that I kept in mind. I really wanted to start posting every single week. And here we are at the end of 2020. Well, now it's 2021, but here we are a year later. I've been posting every single week consistently the whole entire year, except for like maybe like a month break. and that's because I was like really stressed. But other than that, I posted every single week. And I went from like 80 subscribers all the way up to 280, I believe, which is crazy to me. I gained like 200 subscribers just from like consistently posting. So that gives me a lot of motivation because I see my subscribers go up, and I'm so lucky to have you guys here and supporting me. Even if you're just a family member, or if you're just someone random who found me and you're like, oh, who's this? And you're just watching me. I just want to say thank you to everyone who hit that subscribe button, because it lets me know that you guys are liking my content and you want more. That's why I say in the beginning of every video, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Because the more I have of you guys, the more I feel connected. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's generally not about the numbers. It's not about how many subscribers I have. It's just that the more I have, the more of a community I have. That's how I see it. So yeah, it just makes me really happy that I've been motivated to start consistently posting, and I'm gonna continue doing that. I don't know when I'll ever stop. This is just like a passion to me. I just really love doing it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I am. And yeah, it's been a really good year as far as like YouTube. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but I think I'm gonna give myself, I really want to give myself a 5 because I'm so impressed by what I did. But the fact that I took a month break, I feel like that deserves a 4, but I really want to give myself a 5. So I'm gonna give myself a 4.5 because I did really good, but I did take a break. I wasn't perfect. So yeah, 4.5 for that one. Alright guys, that was all of my resolutions. I rated them. It was pretty embarrassing to go through all that and not have accomplished that many things. But you know what? It's a new year, new me. Stay tuned for either this week or next week's video because I'm gonna be doing my 2021 New Year's resolutions. Hopefully 2021 I'll do way better, and then in 2022 I'll be reviewing it and rating it just like how I am right now. That's a tradition. I'm gonna keep doing that every single year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.